Hey everybody, thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. We really appreciate you viewing and commenting down below. If you have anything to say about what I'm including in this video, any questions, feel free to ask. So starting off, here's what you need to be looking at if you're collecting Pokemon this week. And this is basically a week or two before Halloween. There's some interesting things happening in Pokemon collecting. The first I will say is probably we're seeing an exclusive card being released in Japan and China. And the exclusive card is the Detective Pikachu and Growlithe promo card. Now, originally I thought, well, this is going to show up in English. But as you look at the card, you'll see that Pikachu has a detective hat on. And normally you'd think, hey, we're going to get this as a promo card down the line. But the Nintendo game, Detective Pikachu, it's being released. Like it's being released right now. And there's no word of an English card. So this might be a Japan/China exclusive. If you look on eBay for Detective Pikachu promo card, you'll see there's the Chinese version and you'll see that there's the Japanese version. Now, there is, the ones from China are running about $20. The ones from Japan are running between $50 and $60 per promo. The way to get this promo, at least the way I am getting this promo, is I order the Detective Pikachu bundle from Pokemon Center in Japan. And I use, proxy address and all that fun stuff. And hopefully it should show up within the next couple of days. But I was not expecting this to be an exclusive. I thought there would be an English version of this card. But it seems so far that we're not seeing an English version of this. And it might not fit in one of the future sets because of that detective hat, right? It's a themed promo. And, does it fit in an ETB? Does it fit in Paradox Rift? Probably not. We're seeing spoilers now and we're not seeing the card. Will it fit in the special set that gets released after Christmas? Maybe, but I mean, that's supposed to be a shiny set, not necessarily a Detective Pikachu set. So we are going to see something interesting with this promo. Is it going to be an exclusive? Is it not? The Japanese one is around 50 to 60, so maybe $40 US. I think that's probably where the price is going to be for that. So I would say, maybe 40 US, maybe 50 Canadian is a good price point for picking up that Japanese exclusive. I have not traditionally bought much in the way of the Chinese promo cards or even Chinese product. I'm still not comfortable working with languages other than English and Japanese for Pokemon. That's me. The other thing that you should be doing is you should be saving around $30 to $40 and putting it aside. The reason I'm saying this is because the Pokemon Center in Canada, United States, and UK is going to try to offer the Felt Hat Pika for those who purchase specific products. And this is not just the, Van Gogh products. They might release it to other products, and you should have that money on hand if you want to pick up the Felt Hat Pika. Because right now the Felt Hat Pika is around $100 raw, $60 to $100 raw, and that's expensive for that card. I think if you went and you free with purchase, $30, if you went and spend your $30 to $40 on a Pokemon Center purchase, I think it's a good way to get your hands on that card. And also, you may luck in and you may get a Pokemon Center package that, doesn't have a dinged up promo card. You might get it nice and pristine. Whereas if you're buying off of eBay, you're probably looking at buying cards that someone else pre-graded and they weren't perfect. I would recommend put that money aside and wait to jump on Pokemon Center. And there's lots of neat products in Pokemon Center, and that's the whole purpose of the promo cards, allow them to clear out products. But definitely put that money aside, save it for when that event happens, so you'll be able to jump on it right away, and you'll be able to have less hesitation. Plan for it. And that's a good thing to do when you're collecting. So plan for what's going to happen. The next big release is in November, which is the Paradox Rift release. And I'm a big fan of the cards so far. They're both ancient and future Pokemon. It's a new paradigm for the sets. We're going to see how the sets do, but I do like the card arts. And saying I like the card arts, it's hard not to. all of the art rares, all of the special art rares are doing, they're arting. Artists are arting, and it's quite nice. And I do like Paradox Rift, although I am not going to order as much from distribution. We are seeing there's a lot of products available now. Don't see the need to FOMO when it comes to Paradox Rift. You're probably going to see the best prices around release date. That's the best time to pick things up. The best time to pick up singles, again, is probably like 5 or 6 weeks after Paradox Rift releases. And the same is true for 151. Singles are just going to slowly creep down or stay steady for 151. For Paradox Rift, they're going to be expensive at the start, but I'm pretty sure they're going to creep down over the course of Christmas. But what's interesting is after Christmas, there is, and we're going to find out more details about this probably in November, there's a shiny set coming. And it's a special shiny set, which means, you know, ETBs only, products only. That's going to come in, I think, January and February. So another special set from Scarlet and Violet. We'll see how that one does. And with shiny Pokemon, you know, people really enjoy hitting that shiny. Those are two things you should be preparing for. The Felt Hat Pika, so putting some money aside so you can buy it. Thinking about whether you want a Japanese exclusive or a China exclusive. I don't know if you can really call it exclusive, but those are two nice cards that I don't think are going to come to English. And I'd love to hear, you know, that I'm wrong in the future. But because of that Detective Pikachu hat, I'm just not sure there's a product that Pokemon English can throw that into. I mean, they're not including it inside the Nintendo game, so I'm not sure where it would fit or how it would get released. You know, unless they put it in the Pokemon Center and pop it out with Detective Pikachu swag. So we'll see. So that's the update from the market. I try to be concise of what's going on, what's happening. Recently, what got released was the Charizard EX box with the little display. I think Pokerev did a video last weekend. It releases in, I believe, 3 or 4 days. So I'm shipping out people who bought that product now, and some people bought heavily, and I think they're speculating that that Charizard is going to be a useful card, or you know, they just like the product, because I'm shipping out multiple collection boxes for people, and that's usually weird. That's usually not what happens with collection boxes. People will get 1 or 2, but yeah, I'm getting orders for multiples, which is new. So that's what's happening in the Pokemon Sphere for TKK Collector and me, Maritime. We are going to be having some interesting videos coming up soon. We're going to open up some more Evolution tins. We're just so busy to get to it. And also, we have a PSA return that's inbound. So it shipped back. I think we got destroyed. I think we made some mistakes in submission, and hopefully you follow and see what happens in that video. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.